Alright, not sure when this is going in, but Grave has appeared. It's actually been a day since then. Or I guess I should say Abe or Ave has appeared. I hadn't clicked on anything. I did miss the free one today. Wasn't able to record yesterday, so let's see what we got. Free recruit first. Don't want to see the animation. Okay. So once again, if all else fails, I can use these and we can get Grave, but I'm hoping the summoning will work. I'm gonna use all my tickets. Although, real quick, anything from this? Purple? Yeah. All right. And without further ado, let's begin. First one. Purple? Yeah. All right, second. Purple again. No! But I think when it does that, it's someone I already have. Elysian, yeah, probably. Yeah. Which, by the way, I've been meaning to point out. You see this unit? Looks very similar to Abe. That's the model Abe is based off on. Grave too. I mean, they're the same person, but... Alright, well... Still nothing. Still nothing, and last one. I mean, I can still keep summoning after this, but... Okay. This should mean either it's someone I don't have or a pilgrim, I think.
Leave it to me.
Yes. This model. Tetra. Who? Oh. Well, then I don't know why it does the gold. How many else tickets did I have left? 5? I guess we can do one more. And looks like, yeah, that's a dud. All right. Oh, yeah, the gotcha appeared. Hang on, before we get Grave, what is this? Yeah, for this, what's the animation look like? Uh-huh. Well, once again, there's no way to actually get this without spending money. I can get like little knickknacks and stuff. Oh, and that's actually helpful. So is that. But that's it. Well, either way, that's not what I'm here for.
Are you looking for something? Let me help you.
Grave.
Long-running stories should have
Sheesh.
happy endings, and the same goes for your story.
Well, now that we have some context, I think this is a good place to get her.
Credit deducted.
Here you are.
Now, I'm ready to rewrite our story.
Oh, you're saying our story. I didn't catch that last time.
Why do you keep sneaking glances at me? Is there something wrong with my face?
So, to discuss Grave real quick, obviously this is not, well, the person that we meet in current time seems a lot more alert and truly one of the smartest minds that are out there. Grave is still smart, but don't think has interacted with people for a long time. Let's see, how's this? Okay, that's solid. That's solid. Wait, that's a long reload time. What the heck? Walk. Reload. Stun.
This place is so stable, so peaceful. It feels oddly fascinating.
Okay, and then...
I want to be here with them.
Do you remember? I still don't know what the deal happened. Wait. To explain, currently in the story, Grave had Cinderella inside here. And her only focus was Cinderella. I do not know what happened to the rest of her team. Unless they all became Raptures after what just happened. I guess we'll see. But before we leave... Oh, which, by the way, I heard a theory that terrifies me if it's true before the second part came out. It seems other people were thinking similarly to me when it came to Red Shoes.
If you call, I will come.
But also, they think Red Shoes has an identity.
I will go with you.
Particularly... I don't know. Their voices don't sound the same, at least, but... Let's just get in here. And I'm going to need... Yeah, alright, good. Wait, do I have a 1? Yes, I do.
May blessings be bestowed upon the faithful.
Which I'll be able to get this soon. Now.
Let's go full power.
Huh! Okay, not bad.
Glass slippers, full contact. Pour out. Now is the time of true beauty.
Alright, nice. Let me see again. Where are you?
I'm jonesing for a fix right now, and I gotta break something.
It's not impossible. Actually, okay, this literally is for research this time, but well, the ironic thing is you would need to be somebody before you came this. But so far, all the ones, like, hang on. Yeah, it's just mainly Mo, okay. Technically, Cinderella should be here too, but... So far, all the ones we know of, personally, weren't turned of their own free will. You, though... I don't know what the deal is with Red Shoes, but if she's responsible for what happened to Cinderella, that is truly an unforgivable act. What I will say is, when it comes to mind control stuff, ideally, while you might want to hold some responsibility on the person who actually did everything, to me, the person in control, well, I guess you could say two, the queen and then the person who changed her. Or, like I said, you could actually probably give more responsibility to the person who is supposed to protect her in that situation. But I don't blame Abe. Not if Abe is being betrayed by a colleague. And Nihilister did do something that seemed to imply more than just brute strength, but intelligence as well. If she is, we gotta put... I can't rock Red Shoes then. Or Nihilister, that would be... Because it's one thing to be, you know, just a villain from birth, and that's all you know. It's another to be responsible for the deaths of many when you were on their side to begin with. For me, at least. But anyways... Oh, wait. I can do that now.
Now, I'm ready to rewrite our story.
Well, anyways, with that being said. Okay, actually, I forgot real quick. As I'm about to max these out, let's see what changes once they're ranked 10.
Thanks to you, I've uncovered this new feeling within me. Is this what what you would call fate?
First one?
I am proud to be a member of the Goddess Squad. To that end, I must protect everyone, no matter what.
That's a nice one. Second?
What do I pray for? I pray for a world where peace prevails and all hearts are free from conflict.
Another nice one. And a third?
I am proud to be a member of the— What do I pray for? Red Hood keeps recommending forbidden books to me. It's rather troubling.
Yes. You know, ironically speaking, Rapunzel truly was one of the purest. Even now, she still has that same heart, but...
Believer, tell me, when can we finally submit to our desire to do whatever we wish?
Yeah, time said, you know what? I'm tired of this. But anyways. What about Cinderella?
I now know what it feels like to be rapturously beautiful.
New memories to write.
Thank you for awakening me. Because of you, we now have the chance to rewrite our story.
Okay, that's a good one.
Be sure to watch our new story through to the end. It is sure to be beautiful.
Okay, and then the last?
Thank you for awakening me. Please try and maintain your current appearance, Prince. If your beauty fades, your audience will abandon you.
I see. Well, with that being said, let us continue the story. Oh,
For the goddesses, for the queen. If I kill everyone, I'll be closer to the goddesses.
oh
To
yeah!
the queen.
I could have gotten these instead of using the gems. Oh, it's fine. I got who I need. And once again, Grave's coffin, where she was supposed to be lying. Now then,
Slash, smash.
Where's story
sear
2?
and shatter. Everyone will be happy. Slash, smash.
Oh, wait.
Sear
What
and
the heck is-
shatter. Everyone will be
oh, you'll see
for the
that?
goddesses, for the queen.
It's like she thought it was a rapture, but it's actually a comrade.
If I kill everyone, I'll be closer to the goddesses, to the queen.
Well, that doesn't. Okay. Yep. I'm pretty sure the glass being broken, it's not even on her face, it's on yours. You did this. Alright. Well. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, yeah, we need a team. Which I guess we now have 2 of the main characters. And it feels odd using it. You know what? In fact, where is...
You think you can handle me?
Let's try that.
I will go with you. I will go with you.
Because I feel odd using the Goddess Squad, even though they will give bonus points right now. Actually, heck, I just need those 3. Yeah.
Glass Slippers is shattered. The party's over.
And speaking of... And I noticed Red Hood didn't fire at her face, so that does mean she should be able to be revived. Okay. You do? Oh, they did this?
What the? Run. Calm down. These restraints are made out of pure titanium. She's not going anywhere.
It hurts!
I guess researching her is a smart thing to do, but...
Why is she reacting so strongly now, when she didn't before?
Oh, that's cruel. So you're telling me... So... They've tried to research on heretics before, and I'm assuming they must have gotten the idea from Cinderella. But what I'm thinking happened is now this is actually her again, and the queen has allowed her to experience this pain.
Is it working? There wasn't any reaction until 5 minutes after the substance was injected.
Oh no, they did this.
This Vophouse truly could be a heretic killer.
Oh, really?
It's remarkable that a bullet made from a substance extracted from the blood has such a pronounced effect.
And they had this, and they could have. Vophouse, I think, could have cured Red Hood. Wait, but I thought.
Are you saying the Vophouse has been distributed in the past?
Not to just anyone. Its uniqueness is due to how it's made. It was discovered purely by happenstance. We found out it could be used as a weapon against the heretics. It could bring down what we thought was unkillable. Thus, Vophouse came into existence.
Valpus is made from a person's blood?
Yes, him, to be specific. A bullet made from the blood of our commander. That is Vophouse.
I thought Rapunzel and company came up. Well, she might be on the team right now. No, Rapunzel was too busy fight. I gotta see more.
Unbelievable. What exactly is this Vophouse?
The important thing is that this is highly effective against heretics. Research it thoroughly and give me a report.
What do you mean by research?
We have a test subject right in front of us, and the means to manipulate it at will. Do you need me to explain further?
What? Where am I? What am I?
She's talking. Is she no longer a heretic?
You're aware of that too?
No way. Look at those eyes.
I was wondering why they don't change.
They're the same as a Nikke who's been corrupted. Corruption is incurable. Don't believe anything this thing says.
Honestly, that's not the worst take for them to take. Again, she has taken a lot of lives at this point, and Red Hood is gone. If they did a rematch, it's quite possible that even Goddess Squad could lose.
Got it?
All right.
We can win. If we weaponize this Vophouse, we can win.
What happened to me?
Sheesh.
Please, answer me.
Really?
That hurts.
Okay. Now I can like I said, there was a piece missing with her personality now. There's a lot of confusing emotions she could be going through in current time.
What happened to my comrades?
Because in theory, well, not even in theory, she was not the person in the driver's seat when all that happened, yet she's the one experiencing all this pain. Not to mention the trauma of doing all that to the people she cared about.
What happened to the Goddess Squad? What happened to the world? The pain!
And once again, if it's Red Shoes, which they seem to be implying it more and more, no, that is beyond not cool. And I find it irony. I wonder if there's a dramatic irony of her being drawn with inspiration from 2B. I mean, normally I wouldn't make a comparison like that, but 2B is literally in the game. The creator is a fan of this game, of Nier Automata. I think it can be a reference.
How much time has passed? Where is this place?
So it seems like my conclusion has to be now is, what, did Grave take her? Or Abe, I guess.
Say something. Please.
Shut up. Just shut up. Stop talking and stay quiet. You don't deserve to talk.
Yeah. I can't really blame him for that.
Do you know how many people you've killed? How many Nikkes you've destroyed? So many people. And it's all because of you.
Again, one of those reasons why mind control, because there's really no real, you can't really draw in real life when trying to judge a character's actions under something like mind control. Brainwashing, sure, but it really wasn't her, but it was her weapons, her body. And they truly can't, without her eyes turning back to blue, which I would have been quite all right with that, but how can they trust her?
Murderer. Butcher. Traitor. You're a disgrace to the Nikke name. Humanity's greatest failure.
But it just sucks on all sides for her. There's no release, no person to help her out.
You're a monster.
But also they're not putting her down. All the crimes that were committed by those who changed her, the punishment's being laid on her.
You'll never be able to wash yourself of these sins for as long as you live.
I see. My story has been tainted. My story is not beautiful anymore. I'm no longer beautiful. I'm sorry.
I really don't think there's a single thing that she could do in this situation to get out of it herself. They would have to, unless they could medically determine that she was actually her. And even if they did, by the time they've done all this experimentation, would they still trust a normal person to be okay with how much power she has?
I'm so sorry for being weak.
I don't think it was, that's the thing though. It happened so fast. I refuse to, well, not refuse, but I would think her willpower would be similar to Red Hood's. She's very laser focused, so I think it had to gone deeper.
For killing. For being alive.
Yeah. Yeah, at that point, if I didn't know that Abe was coming, or at least I think, I would literally just say, just at least don't make her suffer anymore.
I'm sorry.
Of course, I'm speaking with all the facts. I can't blame the researchers for what's going on.
Open this door immediately.
There she is.
Now, I will remain still. I won't do anything. Now that my body has been changed, in order to contribute to humanity, even if in the smallest way.
Yeah, if there's one thing I can say, I'm respecting how Cinderella is handling this. She recognized there was nothing she could do. She gave the idea to go fight the people who could take her down. Now that she realizes that she's gone too far for most people to be able to forgive her, she's at least hoping that she can still contribute in some way. With as much confidence as she had, that's showing who she really is.
I will remain like this. I will close my ears, my eyes,
Oh,
my
shoot.
mouth, and remain still.
Before Abe gets there, she's right there.
You bastards! I said open this door! What are you doing to her?
Please. I hope that this can atone for my sins, even if only partially.
Yeah.
I vowed to protect you.
Oh, well, that's interesting, hearing that line.
Well, that was fun, wasn't it?
I had a lot of
You
thoughts.
got 1 minute.
Okay.
That's all I can give you.
Okay.
No speaking or physical contact. All you can do is look.
Okay.
I got it.
If you break these rules, we'll have no choice but to intervene using force.
I mean, she's not a threat right now.
How long are you going to keep babbling? How many times do I have to tell you that I got it? What's your name? Who do you report to? I understand all the damn rules, and I have no intention of breaking them, so don't say another word to me. Or else I'll call your superior and make your life a living hell.
Your authority has been revoked.
That makes sense.
Would you like to put that to the test? Even if my authority has been revoked, I've got more pull than an entire truckload of your superiors.
That also makes sense.
You've jerked me around and wasted enough of my time already with this red tape. Open the door, now.
Clearly, if she's still walking around, then they must feel that she wasn't responsible. That has to be the case. I see. All right.
Cinderella.
Ave.
So you still, and they are saying Ave. I'm gonna go with Ave then.
Are you back?
Yeah.
But why are you like this? You fool.
If you don't get away from her now, I'll shoot.
I mean, she could still come back. She had her head ripped off last time.
We don't have time for this. Let's go.
Wait, seriously?
Wait, what are you doing?
I guess she's severing ties then.
Ave.
Her badge does have ABE though.
Dang it. How do you untie this?
I said stop.
Ave. Stop.
We're getting out of here.
I'll shoot.
You know, it actually makes sense that a researcher wouldn't, you know, he's not a soldier. Maybe they should have had a soldier here? Uh-oh. Well, an alarm rang.
Level 1 combat alert.
Raptures are coming.
What?
A
Okay.
large-scale unit of raptures are approaching, including 5 Tyrant class.
Well, that makes sense.
Everyone evacuate. Anna Chiro is to be disposed of immediately.
That's our cue to get out of here.
Because they want her back, I'm pretty sure.
Get up, Cinderella.
I'm staying.
You can feel guilty and be a guinea pig all you want, but I know you don't want to be captured by the Raptors and assimilated again.
That's true. Wait, now I think about it, where are they? Are they on the surface?
Glass slippers. Connect. Let's go.
Can you stop those things from coming this way?
No, not right now. My link with glass slippers is too unstable.
Makes sense.
Fine, then let's book it out of here.
Emergency! The heretic Anna Chiro has escaped.
Keep your pants on. We haven't even taken a single step yet.
Requesting backup.
It's okay. Don't be scared. I won't let you get hurt.
He shot at her?
You crazy bastard! What are you shooting for?
Die, heretic! You traitor!
Again, can't really blame him. Under the circumstances, they look pretty suspect.
Oh,
She doesn't have a scratch on her.
Yeah, that's just not gonna work. Like I said, there's only one group of individuals who can stop her.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry for cutting, burning, stabbing, freezing, and searing you. Please spare me. Please. Please.
Well, again, he's not a soldier.
I swear I have no intention of hurting you.
God. Don't come near me. Stay back, you hear?
Is she gonna... What is she gonna do?
I'm sorry. It was all my fault.
I honestly think it might just be better to leave, but maybe she wants to comfort him in some way.
I don't resent you. I understand how you feel.
Okay.
So? Oh.
Mommy?
Nah, fam. Okay, I was trying to give you some props, but now you just. Don't tell me he did what I think he did. I think he did.
He's dead.
Yeah.
But how? Why?
He was terrified of you.
The Raptors have begun their attack. We've got to run.
Like I said, you might want to just walk away next time.
Run to where?
Anywhere.
Title: Heretic Lab Report. The lab in which the heretic was being stored was destroyed by
shoot.
a large-scale rapture unit.
And you know what? Now it looks like somebody shot him. Forensics should be able to determine the true cause, but, I mean... Would the central government care? And would they want that information to get out?
425 casualties. 124 Nikke units damaged beyond repair. All internal data for the lab was lost.
Oh, really?
Special notes. The heretic, Chiro, escaped. It regained consciousness 32 days before the incident. Conclusion. It has been confirmed that the heretic Chiro summoned the Raptures using a calling signal.
Yeah.
Killed the workers inside the lab.
Yeah.
And escaped.
Beyond the cold, bluish-white mirror, a cruel reality is reflected. No, but she's regained consciousness. And that's still red. Does anything
So much
change?
destruction that I caused. How can I ever atone for my sins?
But yeah, I will say this is the Cinderella I
If
was...
it means I can atone for my past, I am willing to do anything.
No, still the same thing. But it has to be now. It has to be. Even if they don't even confirm it in this story. Because if Red Shoe's goal was to become one of the Raptures, because who else would she know how to corrupt somebody? And specifically to become like Cinderella is now, then she wouldn't care about all the... I mean, yeah, she would still be in pain, but it might be a worthwhile goal to her.
I'm not beautiful anymore.
Dang.
I'm a monster.
Which, by the way, her voice actor has been killing it.
So much destruction that I caused.
I didn't know what
How
Cinderella
can I
would
ever
sound like when we
atone for
first
my
heard it.
sins?
But sheesh. Huh. And I decided, no, just the two of them are needed. What's the third image? Huh. But you could also wonder, like, is Abe's actions correct as well? You gotta remember, it's an apocalyptic world, and not everybody is the Goddess Squad. In fact, they lost Red Hood. If another person at Cinderella's power level showed up, they would be in trouble. And in fact, I think that's what happened. So many heretics popped up later, and no one could take him down. Dorothy was still trying to do something, and in fact, Dorothy may have been pulling her punches for a bit. And that's not true. The other,
so much destruction that I caused. How can I ever atone for my sins?
I think the Goddess Squad actually got more powerful as time passed, but they just weren't all working together. If they did work together, I'm pretty sure they could take down some other heretics, but the main thing, though, is that if Cinderella's on your side again, regardless of whatever she's done, if you've truly confirmed that she's on your side, I think that would be, she's your greatest weapon now. Hate to look at it like that, because she is a person, but I think I heard a line, something along the lines of, mercy is something the strong can afford.
I'm not beautiful anymore.
Once again, props to her VA. Cinderella can afford to, like if somebody's shooting at her, she has the option of not attacking. But vice versa, the guard, there's nothing he can do to her. Trying to trust her can be literally lethal for 99.99% of the population. Abe, you could say, as ironically as it sounds, might not being the most scientific, choosing to trust that Cinderella is her, but also she knows Cinderella more than anybody, so she could probably tell. Anywho. And I'm assuming that the fate of all of her teammates is that they all became heretics. Probably some of the ones that are going around now. This is truly, if you think about it, the worst thing, well, for those who don't know the story, might not know, but again, no team since has been as strong as the Goddess Squad, or I would say their second generation. And that's probably for this exact reason. They fear if they did make a team this strong and they turned, they would have because they confirmed Cinderella is stronger than, and Ichiro is stronger than Cinderella, essentially. I mean, they're the same person now, but I'm saying that when Cinderella had blue eyes, she wasn't as strong as when she has red. Even if she is Cinderella now, she got upgraded by the Raptures. So taking your strongest card and upgrading them, that's essentially what they're dealing with. And not only that, but they lost their researcher who made them as well, Abe. So it's probably a combination of a lot of things. Though they might be able to get her back now, as we can see. But anyways, but now that I'm thinking about it, there's something on my second channel that's also kind of dealing with this.
You're the ace up our sleeve for this mission?
Well, that certainly didn't happen.
You look pretty weak to me. I wonder if you're up to the task.
This is our first meeting, and this is how you act? Your rudeness knows no bounds.
I sincerely doubt Red Hood would think that. Red Hood thought she was, the weakest of the team.
That's rich coming from someone parading themselves around in a dress, prattling on about how they're a goddess.
Who in the world are you talking about? I know it's not me.
Please, forgive her for her impropriety. I apologize on behalf of my colleague.
And yeah, that is definitely someone different.
Yeah, you go ahead and apologize, because I won't be.
Keep on waiting.
I rescind my apology. You deserve one directly from them.
You said you were Cinderella, right? I have a lot of questions about glass slippers. Can I take a look at it?
That's also different as well. Which, on that note, you all remember the weapons Snow White was making for Red Hood? I think Grave, found it.
If at all possible, I'd love to tinker with it and take it apart. Oh my goodness! Talking about undressing on the first meeting. That's rather bold of you.
How the heck do you know this about them? Like, I know it's a fantasy, but I thought Rapunzel, at least at the beginning, you couldn't really tell this part of her. It's only after Red Hood left, and I think they were mainly on the surface after that.
It's important to keep in mind where you're undressing as well.
Wait, I didn't actually pay attention to... Alright.
Anyway, I'd be quite interested in having a look. I'm sorry for all the chatter. You must be disappointed that we're not what you expected.
Not at all. I love how lively you all are.
Cinderella, was it? We have high expectations for you during this mission.
I think she could have handled it.
From what I hear, you're the equivalent of a walking tactical weapon. Can you show me what you can do?
Of course, anytime.
Also, considering what Lilith might have ended up being. This interaction's kind of ironic. Anyways.
Very good. Let's proceed with the test right now. We've prepared 500 Nikkes.
500?
Show us how quickly you can kill them.
Yeah, nah, ain't no way this would be a test.
Okay.
Yeah, this is, okay. Alright, yeah, everybody's acting off.
From what we hear, you're quite skilled at killing Nikkes.
Yeah.
Show us.
Yeah.
I hope you're ready for this.
I see you're quite confident.
Oh, before we start, just a small formality. We need you to make a record, nothing too serious.
A record?
Something where you talk about your aspirations and stuff like that.
Oh, I thought you meant a record how many kills she can get.
My aspirations? That's easy to answer. I want to thrive and coexist with the ravishing goddesses. In the end, I would like to become even more beautiful than them.
Don't you think that might be a bit challenging?
No, not really. I mean, for anybody else, maybe, but...
What makes you think that?
Because you've got too much blood on your hands.
Except for that part. Sheesh. Again, I can't help but wonder if they're choosing Lilith on purpose.
Are you awake? Seems like you were having a good dream. You were shouting and tossing and turning like crazy.
You know, I gotta say, I'm trying to think. This story is... I'm not sure how people watching it feel, but for me, it's really... They're tackling how this would happen, or how Cinderella would react, I think, in a very realistic way.
I dreamt about the goddesses.
Even now, you can't get them off your mind, can you?
It was a nightmare.
I hate it when that happens.
What is this place?
This is my personal bunker where I'd scurry off to if I didn't feel like working.
They don't know it exists? And by they, I mean the government.
No one knows about it except me.
Okay. Well, I mean, it is possible you could have built it. Again, you see, when I think about it, literally losing Abe is worse than losing Cinderella for them. Well, again, it depends on what their future plans are, but yeah.
Ave.
Wait. First, eat this.
An MRE? I thought it was gonna be something to make sure she wasn't corrupted anymore. But just soup? Huh. Yeah.
Just because you're a heretic doesn't mean you can't eat, right?
Actually, I wonder about that.
I don't know.
Wait, no, I know the answer. We've had one in our midst for a minute. That, to be fair, the Goddess Squad also helped, especially, yeah, Snow White, yeah. Again, I do wonder how, if they meet in current time, what would happen? But anyways.
Then try it. Well?
I can eat.
Okay.
How's the taste?
It's an MRE.
It's good.
Really? Oh, some are okay from what I hear. I forgot which is the best ones.
Then eat up. You probably haven't had a proper meal in ages.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Wait, what's ages? How long has it been?
That's it. Eat it all.
Oh, man. Completely valid, though. Yeah, that...
Holy Jesus.
I have to mention the image. You know what I thought. But... sheesh.
You probably feel it's unfair, right? Go on. Cry as much as you want, until there are no more tears to shed.
And I think I came up with my decision. Because similar in the game that I was talking about on my second channel, it isn't them. I think what matters is how the characters act once they find out what they've done. Or at least that goes a long way towards... I can't speak for the people who are actually in the situation. Again, I think Abe is really the only person who can possibly do this. This is really like mother and daughter, kind of, in a sense. Especially since I don't know the location of the rest of Cinderella's team. Not to mention that Abe also built her so she can shut her. She has the best chance of shutting her down or recognizing if there's anything wrong. But from a viewer standpoint, I can't put a single blame on Cinderella. Neither her getting corrupted, didn't seem like it was an act of carelessness for her, and she truly did want to help out as soon as she could. Even her voice lines just walking around, not a single bit of me can harbor any resentment for what she did, knowing the full story. Again, it's different if I was in the actual situation. Like, I don't know how I would feel if Cinderella took out somebody I cared about. But I think, I think that's what it... Okay, last thing. There was a story that I saw where this... it was a real story where someone had accidentally took the life of someone's loved one by driving, and they felt horrible about it, and you could see it, and it was to the point where even the family who lost the loved one, they ended up comforting the person who felt sorry that they took them out. Now, that's a different situation, all right? But I'm just saying, I think if I discovered that this was the person that took someone that I cared about away from me, I might eventually grow to forgive them and not hold so much hatred. At least I would like to think, because from a logical standpoint, she didn't do anything. I mean, it was her body, her abilities, but it wasn't her. That's what I think.
It's quite fortunate, though, don't you think?
What is?
Even after all these changes, you can still cry.
That is true. That is true. You're still you in there. Even after all that.
Monsters don't shed tears.
That's a line. That's a good line, actually.
I will ruin anything that disrupts victory.
So again, both of them have changed drastically. All right.
You fought with the goddesses and lost.
Yes.
You were torn to shreds. It was a decent idea, using the goddesses as a form of suicide.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Anichiro had become a symbol, but one on which humans could pin all their hatred.
True, you have a name and a face. It just... Nah, seriously, I know I've said it before, but if Red Shoes is responsible, that is truly... That's one of the... I'm trying to think of the worst thing somebody has done to someone in fiction. That's pretty up there if that's intentional.
If things had been left as they were, humanity would have crumbled from within. Therefore, the heretic Anichiro was transferred to a place called the Heretic Lab. But you didn't die. Every time you were injured, you regenerated.
Oh.
When they took you to that place, you were subjected to all sorts of inspections.
Yeah.
You don't need to sugarcoat it.
All right. You were experimented on. They wanted to find out what weapons worked against heretics and how to neutralize your ability to regenerate.
And see, that's the thing too. Especially if they have 4 more currently. That's not the worst. I mean, is it a terrible thing to do? Absolutely, but this is an apocalyptic situation. And as far as they know, this wasn't Cinderella.
To get a better idea of your interior composition. For a while, they couldn't find anything of much use. Then an unknown substance called Vophaus was introduced.
Which that's confusing to me, because I thought the goddess squad came up with that?
Apparently, it's a substance that kills heretics.
Huh? It specifically targets heretics?
That's right. Hard to wrap your mind around, isn't it? A substance specifically designed to eliminate a heretic.
That is interesting. Implies there's more to it than that.
That must mean there are more of them. Heretics.
That's a reasonable deduction. Anyway, they injected you with Vophaus. There was a noticeable decline in your regenerative abilities, and then you began to regain consciousness. That's when you returned to your original self, right?
Yeah.
I knew it. That tells me Vophaus isn't a substance meant to kill heretics, but the cure for corruption.
True.
I doubt I need to tell you what happened after that. You experienced it yourself.
Which is why I thought the team made it for Red Hood. Or at least... I have to refresh myself on that.
What happened to everyone?
After getting a thrashing from you, we were just waiting to die when Oswald came and revived us.
All of them?
He repaired us, did all sorts of other things, and 2 months flew by. We cleared our names and proved we weren't traitors.
All of you? Well, again, no, that would make sense.
Did you get a brain scan?
No. At this point, the only information they'd be able to get with that would be our favorite foods, so they didn't bother using it.
Oh, okay.
We worked hard to explain and presented evidence, so we're in the clear now.
But they didn't determine the cause?
Well, we're still under strict surveillance.
I heard something about a central government?
The United Forces of Humanity and VTC merged to become the central government.
I see.
All the other smaller corporations were also incorporated. It sounds like a corporate merger, doesn't it? Humanity acknowledged defeat and hid underground.
Have they sealed it up? Because I'm trying to see where the team is.
They're moving to a giant subterranean city called the Ark.
Okay, no, I think they're still up there fighting.
They admitted defeat? The straw that broke the camel's back must have been...
Yeah. It's kind of hard to argue that point. You weren't just their greatest enemy, you were also supposed to be one of their greatest allies. That truly was just a master stroke.
Yes, it was you.
Yeah.
Your actions are what caused the lift mission to fail. The area near the lift saw a rapid increase in raptures and became impenetrable. We can no longer target the highest-ranking figure among the hellish horde, and they constantly keep pouring out more raptures. It's unfortunate, but what can we do?
It's more than just unfortunate.
Why did you come to free me?
Because you would have died if I left you. You might become corrupted again.
Now that's true. Definitely true.
Wouldn't it be better if I died?
But if you were with the enemy again, then that would be even worse.
I killed so many people. I destroyed countless Nikkes. I prevented humankind from succeeding. It's not even certain if I've been cured.
That's true too. But wouldn't it be worth trying to find more?
I might regress. I'm no longer beautiful. Wouldn't it be better if I just died? Or went back and spent the rest of my days as a test subject? I don't know what I am anymore. I don't know what I should live for anymore.
And all of those are completely fair feelings.
Who am I? Anichiro or Cinderella?
Huh.
Abe, in your eyes, what do I look like?
A pathetic fool.
Well, that's harsh.
If you're looking for comfort, then you came to the wrong person. You know me. I'm not one for flattery.
Because, Abe, this might be partly your fault, too.
However, There are others who can do that in my stead.
Huh?
I called some of your old friends over.
While I was happy that they were alive, now I'm not so sure.
They'll be here soon.
Uh-oh. We'll see how this goes.